Greetings one and all, fellow girls, guys, gamers. This is Small Archangel. Thank you for joining me for this episode of 7 Days to Die Alpha 16. I can get out of crouch mode now. It's dawn. So in the last episode we came out here to this town that we discovered the episode before that, and we are currently in the process of looting this cracker bookstore, which is it's one of the larger ones, and I was forced to kind of sort of stay overnight and just kind of crouch fearfully on top of a shelf overnight. Generally speaking, as long as you don't encounter sort of a random horde sort of smashing their way through in the middle of the night, generally speaking, you do all right and you're okay, I find. So there we go. Okay, so before we do any more looting, I'm going to turn that off. I'm going to go to my bike and I'm going to put in it as many of these, because we've discovered a new trader now, which means that we've got loads of things. That's not what I meant to do. We've got loads of books and the like that we're going to be able to put through the trader and up our barter skill and give ourselves lots more dupes as well. So we've got an absolute shed load of them there, which I probably should have left back at the base, because the only thing I've found to buy so far is a bar stool. Whoopie doo. Okay, so I've got a pistol and a couple of rounds of ammo. I'm probably going to have to rationalise some of this and get shot of it probably, but let's take the stuff, there we go, that can stack, and we'll get rid of anything that can't stack. No, let's get rid of that cloth fragment. We don't need that. That, I'm pretty sure I've read all of this stuff. There we go. I'll take that and I'll put in all of those recipes. There we are. That's good. Okay, so we've got a second floor of this place to check out, and then I want to see what else is here. Apart from Bob, we've got Joey's used cars, which is probably going to be good for oil barrels as well. Let me just see. Yeah, I want to take the oil barrels actually, because there we go, we'll do that. That way, if I find any more oil barrels around town, we can pick those up, and then we're going to be quizzing for the gasoline. Okay, so I think we've got some boxes around this place, which I really want to check out as well. Not in there. We've got some boxes on top of cupboards that are spotted on top of the shelves. I spotted in the last episode on a gas can schematic, which is worth 306. Nice. Now, obviously, I've learned that already. She says, obviously, yes. I'm just checking. Just checking. And we could do with some breakfast, actually. So if we could loot some, that would be great. I will just scrap those. Lots and lots of iron. I used an absolute ton of iron making all those spikes, those iron spikes. So more iron at this point, a very good thing. And you can never have too many glass jars either. Paint. Do you know what? You can have too much paint. At this point, I have silly amounts of paint, so I'm not going to pick up any more of that. Okay, fridge. Give me some... Oh, water. That is good. That is welcome. Coolers. Yes, we will have that. Okay, I think that's it, isn't it, for here? Okay, we've got some more cabinets over here, possibly. And also... Yeah, we're still good. There's probably some Zeds up there, but none of them have spotted me if that's the case, and that's all to the good. That's a very good quality padlock. How much is it worth? 132. I think probably I'm going to have better things, aren't I, to fill up my inventory with. So we'll leave that. Okay, arrow schematic, 306, you see, twice the value. Alright, so let's just check, see if there's any cabinets here. There are not. There's a filing cabinet though, nothing in it. Okay, I think we're ready to head up the stairs then. There's these cupboards here as well. I'll just go through these. Every cupboard you go through, even if there's nothing in it, and even if you leave behind what you do find in it, yeah, not convinced by those. And even rifling through toilets, of course. There's two toilets next to each other with no intervening wall. That's quite odd. Then, yeah, even if you don't pick up anything and you're not interested really in the contents, it's still a good idea to rifle through them, of course, because you're still going to be able to... yeah, you're still going to gain experience just from, you know, sort of scavenging. So, And the higher our scavenging skill, the better, quite frankly. Okay, so I'm kind of holding my breath slightly, but we don't seem to have any irradiated cops in this building. And that's kind of rare because at the moment it seems to me, thanks to my level or whatever, we're nearly 125. Oh, there's something down there. We pretty much have irradiated cops everywhere we go, and they certainly turn up in every single horde. So, yeah. Okay, any of them lounging on top of the shelves? Oh, it's her I was trying to search, actually. There might be another one, but I don't think so, actually. I think we've got them. I think we've got them all. Okay. Let's risk it. Let's risk having got them all. Isn't there one over there? No. You start suffering from zombie blindness after a while. You just start thinking, no, I can't see them anymore, even if they're in front of my face. I spent so much time looking. Oh, nice. Okay, so we've got quite a lot of stuff, quite a lot of loot there. In point of fact, I have... Where the crap? Okay, he hasn't actually detected me. He's just having a fit randomly. Search bookstore box. Okay, paint wall coverings. We have read that one. Yeah, I actually left some of the schematics behind because there were so many of them. Has he? I don't know where he's come from. Okay. And because basically I've left behind any of the ones that were worth less than sort of 306. So that's what we've done. I'm going to scrap those and then I can take this sniper rifle schematic as well. I don't want to drop that brass really because brass is really quite useful. Obviously for making bullets and such, and it's relatively rare also. That one's a chainsaw schematic which is also worth 306. But I don't think I've got anything that I can really drop unless we drop the brass, which I don't really want to do. I'm also collecting glass for a very good reason. Okay, we'll do that. We'll think of our earnings over and above everything else at this point, shall we? Let's do it. And then those are also 306. But yeah, again, can't really pick that up without dropping something. I could drop those stones, I suppose. I don't really need those stones anymore, do I? It's not like I have... it's not like I have a stone axe in my hand at this level. Okay, so... I don't know where that spider's got to. But I've got my machete in my hand, because quite honestly, it's the best way of dealing with them. He's still here somewhere. Don't know where. Are you back here? No? I have no idea where he is. Where are you, you silly creature? Maybe he's on the outside, actually. It can be very difficult to judge where a zombie actually is. I think he may be on the outside, in which case we don't need to worry about him too much, to be honest. Alright, so... I don't... Yeah, I have no idea. So, we can turn that off now. We've got... I think I've got a load of gas barrels in my inventory. We can afford to do some picking up of gas barrels, and also we can afford to do some hunting if the opportunity should arise. So we're going to just go to Joey's cars here, because obviously gas barrels are going to be around here, I would have thought, and possibly fuel as well. Now what we can do, and we should do, is refuel the bike. Excuse me, just choked myself there. I don't suppose that stacks, does it? It does not stack. How annoying is that? Okay, here we go. There we are. Okay, that didn't save me very much, did it? Okay, but what I will do is that. And then I can pick up more gas if we find a petrol pump. And there is a passing gas in town as well, so I would love a new engine, but this probably isn't the time to be looking for one, although it is the place. Obviously, it is the ideal place to look for a new engine, because there's a load of cars here. Okay, there's also lots of oil barrels around here, because we've got these Wild West sort of style houses, which most of which have got an oil barrel sort of just parked on the back of them, or on the front of them even. And we want to check out what other buildings there are around here. Is the place as small as it looks? If so, we're going to call this place Smallville, I think, because it is. It's really quite small. Okay, we look like... Yeah, I'm looking... Not looking at where I'm actually going. I'm looking at what's here. And not paying attention to where I'm driving. Don't worry, folks. I don't drive like that in real life. Okay, so we've gone around the circle now. This is quite a small place, but let's check out down here. I'm guessing this is the main street. We've got more going on down here. That one says shotgun, but I don't suppose it's going to have any such thing in it. Grocery, grocery, grocery. 3 in a row. That's a bit pointless. It looks like we've got one of those non-NPC trader places, which could be quite good for looting. And then we've got a church over there. Lots more places with gas barrels on the stoop. Let's just have that as a jail. Although, of course, the easiest way of breaking into there is to put a gas barrel on and then sort of blow it up. It weakens the wall for you, at least. I don't think it actually takes it out, but... and there's some more gas barrels here as well. Oh, and somebody's just woken up to have her head cut off. Oh, another one. Oh, there we go. He's difficult to hit. Alright, so... Oh, and there's an army base as well, and somebody kicking crap out of that wall. I don't care. Right, we're going to go to the extremity of the town then and see if there's anything else here to check out. And then I would ideally like to do, is that another sort of car lot or something over there? Oh, there's actually a bit more of this place than there appeared to be. There's a junkyard. Obviously we're a bit full at the moment, so it's going to be a bit difficult for us to pick up anything else much at this juncture. We've got a lot of stuff that we can sell, and after we sell stuff, then we're going to be able to come back here and do some looting. So maybe that would be the best thing to do. Where's our trader? Directly over there. We could just bomb over there, do some selling, but I want to check out this place first. We've got a big potato field there. So it is a bit of Hicksville. We could just call it Hicksville. There's a factory. Well, we know factories are really good for mechanical and electrical parts. There's a really nice manor house there, which is a great prefab, that one. I like it a lot. I'm kind of looking forward to the prefabs. There's a pass here. I don't suppose that's leading to a trader, is it? It's leading into a house on the hill by the look of it. So you can generally see traders from a long way away. I'm kind of looking forward to the prefabs that the devs are working on that are going to be sort of like little dungeon crawls, but I can't. I mean, obviously I'm not going to do that every time I enter a house, because you'd loot one can of soup in 3 years if you did that, and then we'd all starve to death. So you know, there's always quicker ways around these things. Okay, so bit of hunting. It would be ideal if he didn't get his teeth into me, of course. Oh, that was rubbish. Okay, he's doing that doggy prancing around in a circle. Oh, for heavens. Unfortunately, it's pretty much impossible to hit the devils when they do that. Oh my gosh, why? Stop it! Just go down decently! My goodness! What the heck? Are you dead? Okay, that is quite random. Did I even get any meat out of him? I think he was dead, but he wasn't actually looking like he was dead, which wasn't very helpful. Oh, okay. Well, it would be wonderful if we could find a trader around here, but I don't think so. We'll carry on heading in this direction because I don't think we've seen everything that this place has got to offer just yet. There's a drop over there, but of course until we've sold some stuff off, we're not going to be able to avail ourselves of that or anything else. Now, what is this place? That is really hard to... Berserker Bills, that's really hard to read, but Berserker Bills, oh, it's some sort of little diner type place. And then that isn't that row of shops that I'm so fond of, is it? No, it's just some kind of brownstone style buildings in a row. Okay, alright, so I don't think I see anything at the moment to hunt. So I reckon probably the best thing we can do is head off to the trader and sell some stuff. I think we've more or less been around here to see what we got. Yeah, we have. There we are. So there's a few things, but nothing massively startling, unfortunately. But yeah, there's a fair few gas barrels around here that I haven't raided, and then there's various sort of prefabs and things, and it can be surprising what you can find in some prefabs. Until you check them out, you don't really know. So it can be worth going into. I mean, Vic Garrison's Pawn and Loan springs to mind as something that looks fairly unassuming, but actually is a real source, a rich source of amazing stuff. Okay, and this time we'll take the bike in because the bike actually contains some of the loot that we want to sell. And let's hope we can offload all of it, because sometimes they just refuse to buy your stuff. I think there's a certain amount of stuff that they will buy off you, and then after that they won't take it. So obviously we're selling all this stuff one by one, so that's good for our barter. And it's all worth at least 300, in fact 310, 311, which is worth more than... No, I'm not selling my wrench. Worth more than I thought. There we go.
Don't let the door hit you on your way out.
He's so charming. And we're going to see if there's anything else in here we can sell as well. All of this stuff. Oops, that's not what I meant. There we go. Right, you're going to take all of this stuff off my hands? No, you see, he's not interested in that because I've sold him a certain amount of them already. So, we can't sell him that. That's because I found about 49 of them, unfortunately. What about the hunting knife book? Yeah, I can sell him that. Okay. Ta-da! We've leveled. Brilliant stuff. So that's 316. So it's worth...
Now that we're done doing business, get out of my store.
I just did, fool. So yeah, we can take that. We can sell it to our local friendly trader that's just behind, just out the front of our own base. So that's no biggie. There we go. All right. So what are we doing now? Well, the time is coming up to 4:30, so it's probably going to be probably not going to be a bad idea to head off and pick up that drop before we go back to base. Was there another drop around here? No, I think that's the only one. And I think, oh my goodness, there's water there. So I have a horrible feeling we'll probably get there and find that actually it's in the water. But how far in the water it is, I don't know. But you can get some good stuff in drops. I don't know if it's leveled. It doesn't seem to improve in quality as you improve in level. But it is always worth checking them out. Unless, of course, you have to drown in order to pick them up. And that's what we're going to find out. There's the lake. But the lake comes to an end here. It's quite scenic around here, really, isn't it? So... okay, is that still lake down there? Yep, it is, but it's still in front of us. We may be in luck here. A lot of little log cabins around here. Some aspects of the random world generation do work really well, actually. They do seem to work really quite well. Right, we'll just go directly across country. And of course, they are improving it with each alpha. Stuff still goes screwy every now and again, but that's alpha, and it gets improved a little bit as time goes by. Now, is there another lake over here? Oh my gosh, I'm going to die. Okay, this is quite a hill. And there is another lake over here, so actually this is the lake that we're probably going to find our drop has landed in. Oh, hello Bob. Oh my gosh. Oh good lord, you're not kidding. That hurts. That was a long old drop. What is that log cabin? That is a proper old log cabin actually, isn't it? Wow, I find myself wanting to check that out. Oh, there's the drop. Right there. Right there. Okay. We're gonna do this thing. Oh, don't you dare bug out. Okay. Now, let's just get rid of Bob. Die, Bob, die! There we go. How obliging. Okay, let's have our supply crate here. Oh, look at this. More stuff that we can sell. And then there's this cabin here. Let me just get my bike. So I don't like the way they bug out like that. Now, I don't really want to drive off that cliff again if I can help it. And 43 degrees with cold. I think some of the clothing I wear doesn't help with that. No, there's nothing in that. So, I think I've got some shorts on or something. Mostly what I find that I tend to suffer from is... wow, this is quite a large log cabin, actually. It's cold, so as a result of that, I tend to... yeah, we could, I suppose. So I tend to wear things that will keep me cool. But, okay, now this is probably not a great plan, is it? Checking this out now. Let's see. But I'm going to have a look anyway. I'm pretty sure I've seen this prefab before. I've sort of... Oh! Crap! Bob in the face. Immediately. There he is. Okay. And a load more than 2, obviously. Well, I might just kind of go in there sort of gung-ho, really, and just... Unless... That's a Bob as well. Yep, of course it is. Okay, well, let's just get rid of him in a light fashion. There he goes. And another. Blimey. Well, this is going to be good for our machete practice, isn't it? And down he goes. Whoa. There he goes, finally. And another one. And another one. Of course, all the zombies around here are going to be Bob, aren't they? Bob the Lumberjack. Could do with some more Lumberjack or some more snowy biome zombies, really, because it gets a bit boring beating up on Bob the whole time, really. There we go. Okay, now, we must have pretty much emptied this joint by now. Brown t-shirt. No. We've got an attic up there. Ah, there are some more. There are some more. Blimey, how many Bobs can you fit in a cabin? Quite a lot, it would seem. Bye-bye, Bob. And you too, Bob. Okay, let's see. There's another one outside, of course. Right, that's it for down here. Let's have a look up this ladder. There will no doubt be... Ah, we'll have to break in that. Perhaps our pickaxe then, if it's fully upgraded. There we go. Ah, you see. Caution is a good idea. And you stay down, pal. Yo. Alrighty, let's just check around this corner. There is an... Oh, it's a footballer. And a hazmat zombie too. Down he goes. Alright, I think that must be the lot. Oh no, yeah, it's a hazmat. He's got some first aid kits. Always like those. Oh yeah, we'll have your doorknobs. I may as well have the wood too, actually. Oh, lovely. You see, this was worth doing. Sniper rifle barrel. Not bad at all. Okay, so I might have to make some tough choices if there's anything good in this safe. And then, given my temperature and the fact that we're getting quite hungry at this point, I think we better, and the time, we better get out of here and get back to base pronto. Okay, so what do we got here? Oh, nice. Okay, so sawed-off shotgun, pistol receiver, shotgun shells, another sawed-off shotgun. Let's see. What have we got? We can get rid of these. We can get rid of something. Don't want to get rid of those. Broken glass. Well, yeah, I'm kind of saving up glass, really. Okay, we've sold loads of stuff recently. We can get rid of some of these, sure. There we go. Okay, fab. Right, let's get out of here, quick. Okay, there's the door. Where's the bike? Over here somewhere. Good. Alrighty, so now all we have to do is get back to base, and we want to do that. I'll just stick a waypoint there, because I don't want us driving into a lake if we can possibly help it. Now it's directly behind me. Of course it is. So we need to go back the way we've come and try to escape this pit. Oh my gosh, no, I don't want to go in the lake. I really don't want to go in the lake. Okay. Whew, lakes are pretty dangerous. If you're on a mini bike, you drive it into water, the bike just stops. And the only way you've got to rescue it really is to take the whole thing into its component parts and then carry it off with you piece by piece. Which is not exactly convenient, especially not at this time of night. And with a full load of loot as well. There we go, and home just in time for dark. So I'm gonna, that is not what I meant. There we go. We're gonna put our recipes in there that we've got left over to sell to our local trader. And then other than that, we've got loads of stuff in the bike. Oh no, we haven't. We've got a few things in the bike, but not that many really. I'm gonna put the gas barrels. Actually, we'll put the gas barrels in fuel and repairs. There we are. And then we can take the last thing out of the bike here, which is that bar stool, randomly. And then away we go. And I need to get something to eat before I do anything very much else at this point, because I'm starving. I'm really hungry at this point. But that was a really good trip. We've got ourselves lots and lots of goodies, so that's great. Okay, let's because we're down to 22%, it's probably worthwhile eating a meat stew. There we go. And that will sort our hunger out straight away like that. We've got anything to put in there. We've got some meat to put in our food, raw food there. And then, of course, we've just got loads and loads of stuff. We've got tons of casino tokens. I need somewhere to keep those, really. Perhaps my trade box is a good place to do that. But yes, I've got... but we're going to be, basically, I don't want to be carrying them all around with me. I don't mind carrying a not full stack around with me yet, but a full stack. Basically, when we finally get to our tier 3 of secret stash, it's going to cost us a lot of dukes to get the things that we need if we want to set up in solar panels and things. Hence my insistence on keeping this stuff around. It's going to be useful eventually, I hope, provided we can find what we need. So I've got a load of stuff to put away overnight, obviously. I'm going to make some more crossbow bolts as well. Meanwhile, off camera, I'm going to do some painting and decorating around this place so that the place is more or less finished. And then in the next episode, we're going to have a domestic day. And we are going to work on building the top, or not the top level, but nearly the top level. We're going to build the next story of our building, which is basically going to be living quarters. We're going to have a couple of stories of living quarters, and then ultimately our garden, our roof garden. We're going to have a garden on the roof. I've obviously got some lights here, which I haven't actually wired in yet, so I should do that as well, really. In the meantime, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If you did, you know what to do. Hit the like button, leave me your comments, and I will see you next time we play 7 Days to Die Alpha 16. Until then, keep gaming, keep surviving, and stay happy. Bye bye for now.